Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome. So let's try today something new. How about we try to make an episode together by pretty much reviving a pretty old series I haven't finished. Let's see how it works. It's still alright. Seems so I need some refresher what is going on. I'm really okay. Intelligence, strength, constitution. So if I am trying to remember how it works. Okay, everyone, give me 1 second. Let me remind myself how this stuff works. So ability. Oh no. Maxwell. Okay, this is a little messy, I see. Mhm. Wait, why are we changing a bonus? I'm trying to remember how I used to do that. Oh, I remember what it does. Okay, okay. Bonus is a little. It's not exactly change ability score. Did I move this by increase ability score? Did I just statistics ability points? Huh. Bye. Okay, okay, okay. I remember what it is. Okay, okay, I remember what it is. Hmm. Okay, so that makes all of this makes sense, everyone. If I launch the character now, the only thing I kind of don't get is why is my values are so weirdly limited? Like here, why am I limited to 15 on dexterity and 16 on strength? I'm trying to remember how I did all of this. Characters. Okay. Okay. Skills makes sense. Statistics makes sense. Boom. Okay, so here is the max value, here is the mean value of ability. Okay, so that starts to slowly make sense what's going on. Hmm. Okay, so how can we deal with this? Change ability mean value. Change ability max value. Let's even rename it. Ability. Oh, no. Let's not do anything right now until we start recording. Right now, let's just... Why is there bonus of 4? Where did the bonus of 4 came from? Of 6. It's definitely something messy going on. Oh, health. Come on. 2, 1. Okay, dwarf. 2, 1. 2, 1. 1, okay. 2, 1, okay, everything looks fine to me. Yeah, everything looks fine to me now. Okay, maybe I were testing something. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. Let me stretch myself a little. So if this is how it works, we want to introduce separate screen for feats, I guess. Because, yeah, I think you log in those values, this panel. You press next, and it will open a different screen for feeds. That would probably the best approach for this. But I noticed like other games are doing a pretty interesting approach. They make it so you have pages, like you start with an character. When you generate a character, you select first the race, then you select like a class, and then you change the ability scores. Right? It's not like this, like one big screen, like in Fallout. And I mean in original Fallout, where it's just a one giant screen. Oh god. I'm actually genuinely want to do something to check something up. Let me quickly do this. This is gonna hide my screen for a moment. I want to launch my Steam. Steam, go faster, faster. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I have Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous installed. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, why is it requiring 19 gigabyte of update? What's in that goddamn update? Oh my god, I'm not downloading this update right now on a stream. Jesus Christ almighty. Can I just launch the game now? I just want to see how... It wants to update it. I don't want to update. Fine, whatever. Improvise. Let me turn off this stupid Steam. Back to sharing my screen. I accidentally opened Audacity. Happens. Okay. So Relax. Breathe in. Should we separate it into different screens? Mm-hmm. I guess so. We need to. So if I press like character panel, so let me open my text. Oh, let's start typing. Feeds. Feeds. In this episode, we will introduce feeds and perks into the game. Maybe we should actually genuinely think about it and just redo the entire thing. Just pick up the entire text, and it's like I don't need to redo it in terms of like completely restart the series. I can just pick up what's already in place and set it up. Yeah. I hope I'm not talking with myself and actually muted and people can actually hear me. That would be funny. Hey guys, hello! And then everyone is like, yeah, you know, you were muted all this time. So... Yeah, I don't... Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm trying to think how to approach this. Should I just redo it? I'm sorry, it's just... I'm just thinking a lot how to approach it. So, in a perfect case, we're pretty much gonna separate each of these things into modules and say, okay, you select race and class first. You select probably race first. Then you select the class. Then you select ability scores. Then you select skills. Then you select feats. Then you select spells for casting characters. That's how it should be approached, not how it is done right now. I feel grumpy. Welcome everyone. Welcome. How should I approach this? Okay. You know, I'm sorry. Look, I'm gonna say, I will be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm capable of working on an episode and streaming at the same time. I think it's... I don't feel comfortable doing this. I feel too distracted and I'm scattered. I'm sorry for pinging and... trying to devise a new formula. No, I'm not trying to devise a new formula. It's just... It's like, how can I explain it? It's like... Right now, there is a small problem which I'm gonna encounter, okay? Let me try to explain it, okay? Let me say it like this. So, you have this, right? Okay. Okay. You have, like, ability score, right? Let's do something like this, okay? So, you have ability score, okay? Then you have skills, right? And then you have race and class, okay? And there is stats, which... Yeah, please, I just got here. Welcome. Believe me, I haven't even started pretty much. So you have four completely different things, okay? So this thing is not dynamic, it's static, meaning that it's affected by what happens in those three other modules. Let's call them modules, okay? Here you select class and race, here you select ability scores, and here you select your skills, right? Okay? So that affects what happens in this screen, okay? So what the problem is I'm right now encountering is I want to introduce feats. And the problem with feats is imagine if you have an feat which is like hyper is strength, okay? And this hyper strength is dependent on this value. So it needs strength of, like, for example, 13 plus STR strength. I don't think I need to explain this abbreviation, right? To be able to select this feat. And then you have, like, I don't know, big brain feat. Big brain. Okay? And this big brain requires 13 plus intelligence. Right? So again, it requires something from all the way over here. Okay, let me just use. Requires this. Okay? And now you have this funny situation where imagine if I set my strength to be 13, okay? I pick up the hyper strength, and then I remove 1 point from the strength. So now I need to somehow detect this and tell to feats, oh, you know what? Now you cannot pick this feat anymore. Now because now I have only 12 strength. This hyper strength, which you picked up, okay? You picked up is not legible. So you need to remove it from your feats list, because again you cannot have it anymore. Okay. So like your system will be constantly interacting with, like they will constantly be communicating between each other, causing an issue of like constantly like it's gonna be really heavy on your performance. Like this is definitely gonna be a problem. And that goes for everything else, like big brain, it requires this to be, you need to constantly check this. Like, am I still legible for this? And it's fine if it's like, it's just an ability score. But you might have interdependency with skills. Oh, my skill is like level, like, my athletics is level 11. But some feat requires... Like, do you verify each feat with every single stat change? Yep, exactly. Maybe I better do... No, I think it's just... I fundamentally make a small mistake when I were making this tutorial, that I were approaching it like a Fallout style character designer. You see, I was like, okay, this is ability scores, this is like race and skills, and this is all fine. This actually works completely fine. Look at this. Like I can change it on the fly. Like this works. Like I can train stuff, untrained. I can just say like I don't know. I can change my class. That's actually I just found a new bug. Ah. Okay, that needs to be fixed. But like, it works. Okay, I see there is a small bug. I can fix it. Yeah, I found a bug. Don't worry, I see it. But yeah, it works completely fine. It works. But the problem is, as I said, it's like, how are you going to deal with feats which can change? And hell, even right now, you know, let me change my stealth to be trained, and now let's change to warrior, and stealth keep being. You see, it's still trained. See, it's -1. Warrior -1. Ranger trained. Warrior, boom. You see what I mean, Ice? So these constant verifications can get a little awkward. It's not even like that. Events, yes, events will work, but the problem is you will be constantly checking a lot of data every time when you apply any kind of change, and that's kind of start to feel like it's gonna be too expensive to do. Like it's gonna you know, pile down into a giant problem. Yep, a lot, and the problem is, it's like it's not even the problem of having an that there will be events. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever, it's always happening, but like setting it up, it will be a chore. Imagine trying to set it up. That's gonna be hell. Like I start to understand why like Pathfinder game and other games like this were making like this. Neverwinter does this, Pathfinder does this, where you have like a menu and you go through like stages of generating your character, right? You select a race, then you select a class, then you select your ability scores, then you do something else, like, you know, like it's just, it really shows that they know about this problem, they knew about it, they thought about it when they were making their systems. Like I genuinely looking at it and I just want to say, let's start over. Like just let's make it properly. How was your day, by the way? Weird. Idea was okay. That's a lot of work. Yeah. What happened with... Is she okay? Is fine? Design it differently. So have the... Mine is like this. I'm confused. I'm sitting right now staring at the screen and trying to figure out how to approach it. How would I design it differently? I would go ahead the same way as Pathfinder did it. Or Neverwinter Nights. So that, yes, I would separate each screen. Like, let's go back to this amazing drawing. I know, everyone, just... You just can't look at this. This is amazing. So, she's okay. Okay. So, instead of what we have right now, we will have like a screen which is like stage 1 race. Then you go to screen 2 class. Then I will have ability score. Ability score, whatever. Then it will be like skill. And then you will be like, oh, feats. Okay. Then you will be like spell. And then it's like, okay, you finalize your character. Finalize. Okay, yeah. You go through the... Hello, Tech Dave. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, sometimes if it's you, Mr. Dave, on the Discord, it's occasionally happens with YouTube. It's for some reason sometimes like just decide that it takes forever for just to connect to the YouTube. And then you can like this is... It's funny on your side. It's even worse on my side. I remember streaming for like 30 minutes, right? And my chat in my stream doesn't shows up. Like, I cannot see it. People typing there, I ask people in Discord and everyone, yeah, everything works fine. But I look into my chat, I can't see anything. And like half an hour later, it's finally connected and start working. Even like I tried to like restarting, like just doesn't work for some reason. Yeah. And yes, ice, exactly. So it's like if I, for example, have a class which is like requires have a spell casting, it will be like, yeah, I have spell casting. If there is a feat which requires some kind of spell, sorry, not spell, some kind of class, it will know it. Or if it requires ability, it will know it. First race and naming section. I would even say naming selection screen is like, it can go even like in the finalize. Because like name, does it really matter? At what does it even matter? Like, or how you look? How you look? Is this for passive? No, this is for Tech Dave. I used to have an series called D&D style character creation. And look, if you haven't seen it, look at it. Look at it. It kinda works. You can change stuff. You can pick a class. You can train and train skills. You can change the race and it affects your stats. So you can have like this stuff. Oh, I know what the bug is. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I know the bug. But yeah, it works. It's just it wasn't finished. It wasn't ever finished. So I just want to finally find my moment to finally finish it. Oh. Okay, since then forgot about them. So right now, Tech Dave. Okay, you two, Ice and Tech Dave, you guys are talking with me right now. What do you think? Should I just restart it and make it properly from the get-go? Because it will be fundamentally different. Or should I just fudge it and try to make it work how it is? Yep, just a race. Maybe it can be a race, yeah, it will be a race probably. That's how they do it in Pathfinder, right? Let's see. Bring it on. I believe he played them. Yes, playlist. Pathfinder. Created playlists. Bring it on. Pathfinder. Can I move? Yes, I can. Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. Here. Ah, Jesus. Let's silence him for a moment. Okay. So how they do it? Oh no, they select class. Okay. Well, maybe a year since you last posted one, so maybe restart. Yeah, probably restart would be like, okay, so first they pick up the portrait, right? Yes, you select. Oh yes, you can select a custom or not custom. Okay, then you pick up a portrait. Okay. Okay. Let's kind of speed it up. Twice speed. Then you select a class. So where is my handy notes? Whatever. Whatever. So portrait doesn't care, doesn't matter. For the love of God, stop trying to search stuff. So then it will be first it goes class. Then I can see there is a race. Oh my god. Clois? What do you mean by Clois? Oh, you mean my... my amazing handwriting. Then, yes, you pick up a race. You have a bunch of... Oh, okay, he's picking up a heritage. It's okay, it's okay. I get... it's just funny. You're like Lois. I'm like, what are you talking about? Dave, you're saying that it should be... Yeah, I kinda see it. It's especially how it's designed. It's probably... Fine, heritage we can skip for now. That's not important. Complications. Fine. Yes, I get it. Yes. With all my due respect, I like your content, but we're not listening to you to pontificate about stuff. Okay, then you have selecting a background, which is like, we don't do backgrounds in this tutorial, but we can technically say, hey, background, background. Oh my god. And only now we arrive at the ability screen. So if we say... ability points. Now I'm conscious of what I'm writing. Ability score points. Hello? Wait. Why am I... Hello? Why am I... Okay. One moment, please. Don't need this. We technically don't need this. For some reason my thing for drawing stopped working. Yep, it's broken. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're back. Point. Okay, let's make it bigger. Bam. Ability points. Where is my... Maybe a little smaller. In... It's a plural. Yeah, I don't know why it's broke down. So now he pick up the... Yes, this allows you to be very precise about what you have and what works. Yes, let's skip ahead. Yeah, I believe next will be your skills. Yes, skill points. Skill. So now you pick up feats. Okay. Feats. Okay, there is additional pickups, yes. Probably stuff like spells and... Mm-hmm. Then you pick up some additional stuff here. We will just pull them. Yep. For now, just say just spells. Because we're not gonna be making some crazy stuff like... Yeah, then you pick up an animal computer. So it's like all additional stuff tucked in at the end, which you just... Huh. Oh, and then he pick up a bonus feat. Oh yeah, because he's pro... Huh. E.T. This game is crazy. And then you set up the appearance. At the very end, you see? Appearance. Okay, birth date. I'm scared to ask, does this affect anything in the game? And yes. At the very end, you said the name and birth date. BD. Oh my god. And then you have this giant screen with all the stats pretty much summarized. Oh my god. What am I doing with my life? Why do I enjoy RPGs? Why wasn't it like, why wouldn't I born and be like, oh yeah, I like first person shooters. I like Mario games. Just run to the right and jump. That's it. Not this. Ugh. I'm drinking a tea, by the way. Let's give him a like. I am a little flabbergasted. I think the term will be not too simple for us. We need convoluted nonsense, yeah. We're the only. Yeah. So I guess Tech Dave is right. It's probably better to just say, yeah, screw all of this and let's start over. Okay. Hypothetically speaking, we can just looking through all of the well, it's a Valkyria Chronicles OST. It's amazing. You know it's great. Okay, so let's make a new. I have like a Google Doc. It's on my other monitor, so you guys don't see when I make some stuff. So, video. Let's say D&D style care third generation. By the way, Tech Dave, if you haven't played Pathfinder, it's pretty much a D&D 3.75. The trained skills. Ow. Getting someone to watch old videos is hard. Yeah, but whatever. Let's new project. DURP. Let me select my work folder. DURP, everything is right. Okay, selected. DURP, create project. What's happening? Do I have... Why is my CPU so overloaded? Anti-malware server executable. What are you doing over there? Jeez. What that thing is doing? Yes, let's close this one. We don't need this anymore. Let's keep this. We will probably need it. Actually, I think I shouldn't have closed my... It's creating a new project, everyone. Give it a few seconds. Let me open the old one. To be honest, let's keep it open so I can occasionally take a peek over here into this stuff. Okay. This is an old project. This is an old project. Let's keep them around. A new project. Bam. Is over here. Bam. What the hell is he doing over there? Dear Windows 11, why are you going crazy with anti-malware? What are you doing? Okay, so let's start writing. Let's... Okay, I'm not gonna show my actual writing on the screen. Can join me, but got the role set. Hey, YOLOCAT, I seen it. I seen it. It looks amazing. My god. It looks so cool. And sure, no problem. There is no demand. You join in. Okay, so let's type. Do I have Notepad installed? Notepad. No, I don't have Notepad++ installed. Wow. So let's type the all prerequisites. You know what? Let me install Notepad++ so people can see what I'm doing. Okay, Notepad++ installer. Let's download and install the Notepad++. I'm downloading Notepad++. For the love of God, why it's taking so long? Finally. English. Yes. Localizations, I don't care. Function plugins, yes, sure, whatever. Create shortcut on desktop, yes, sure, whatever. Run Notepad++. Ah, God, Jesus, white. No. Okay, let's set it up. Settings, preferences. Dark mode. Dark mode. Oh, thank you, God. My eyes. How do people even use like a light mode on their software? I don't understand. So, bam, 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 bam. Let's make it like this. Let's make it something like this. And now, first, what we do when we're writing an when we're writing. Ah, jeez. Give me 1 second. Someone is trying to contact me. Okay, me back. So when we're trying to write an tutorial, very first thing what I do is I create a preliminary idea of what I'm going to do. Most of the time, to be honest, I keep it in my mind. So it's like you don't. If I'm writing an episode about, I don't know, and how to interact with objects, I don't need to like have it step by step explained to myself. But for the visual sake, I will explain how I approach it. So we are trying to make an RPG character system, right? So let's move it like this. So here. And what I'm going to do is I will say, okay, RPG, character, D&D, RPG, character system. This is not going to be even coherent sentences or something like this. This is just an outline, a skeleton of how this is going to look like, okay? So first of all, we know that we need a UI, and we will need this page by page hierarchical UI. Don't even try to tell me about my grammar mistakes. Don't worry, guys. I know I'm terrible writer. I want to make sure that this will serve what's below it. So it means we're going to slice each task which we identify into smaller tasks. So first we create the biggest tasks, which is we need classes, we need race, we need background, maybe we will do that, ability points, skills, hits, spells, appearance, yes, appearance, name, just like this. Okay, so this is the most top of the top, this is highest grade. Then I'm looking at this and okay, how can I approach this? How can I slice it into smaller steps? But we will be doing it in process of writing the actual episode. Meaning, okay, here is my UI, and I just go into my Unity and start working on it and start adding on top of what's already decided that it will be in the game. But before that, I'm looking at all the points UI, class, race, and I might add some kind of notes to myself. So for example, changes in later hierarchy should cancel cancel changes in previous screens in hierarchy should possibly reset further screens. Meaning, if for example, can I give me a second? View. Of current document tab word wrap. Yeah. So meaning that, for example, if I apply some kind of change in a class screen, for example, I am up to the spells, right? But I change my class, so it will cancel all the selections ahead of him. Okay, this is types of notes I often take, but this is pretty much it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Unity and actually genuinely start working on this, and step by step, and okay, first we want to identify a UI, and maybe we want to write some kind of introduction, what is it going to be, it's going to be a D&D style RPG system. So let's just make a new page, look at this as an orientation, and here we will be okay, let's drop in and my usual thing. Welcome to D&D character in Unity. Boom. Okay. Then I know that I have this thing somewhere in the middle. And here is this. Oh, this is a very old. And so for this episode, special thank you. Blah 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 blah. So we need to mark this thing like this. So we insert people into over here. And now we start working on this step by step. So first we want to introduce a preliminary description. So welcome to D&D character in Unity. This tutorial will cover a way to make a character for RPG game, mostly styled RPG game using a D&D and Pathfinder rule set, but it can fit any other RPGs. But even if you are making your own RPG system, but it can be used for all kinds of RPG games, for any game with character generation. So, and now this is going to be pretty much rest of the work for next many hours until I complete all of these tasks, until all of this is completed. This is how it's going to looks like. I just pick up a task and I keep explaining how I approach it, how I do it, how I do something. What's going to happen next is over this time is that I will be not only okay. So what we're going to do now is pick up at give me 1 second, I need to catch my breath for a second. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is you have a recording system. So I have a OBS over here set up for myself. So when I'm going to deal with tasks, like for example, I'm gonna build the UI, I will be recording parts of the screen. Right now I'm recording. I see it on my other screen. You can see it right now. So stop. So I recorded in screen here. Then our screen is recorded. Okay. So now we will be using a UI. Yes, we will be designing a UI. Oh my god, this is very hard to narrate. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at narrating what I'm doing right now. Because I'm a little scattered right now. Because it's on stream, I'm a little nervous about it. Ooh, I'm sorry. Just feels a little scattered right now. So, first we will be designing a UI. And UI, now I will be picking up the topics, which is UI, page by page, in hierarchical. You can cut it, I can just do that. And over here I will say UI, explain UI, UI canvas, and approach. Page by page hierarchical UI. So we design this moving forward after completion, ability to come back to previous pages. Thank you very much, guys. Then with this is just, you see, I sliced a bigger topic UI into a smaller, more clearer problems. So when I will be writing and recording, I will be like, okay, right now I'm going to explain a UI how we're going to deal with our UI, okay? Then we will be like page by page hierarchical UI, I explain that, and moving forward after completion of this task, like this is just a preliminary explanation, like this is, and while I'm explaining this, while I'm writing, I will be recording my screen, okay? Then we need to introduce a class, and here we just do that. Is there no race bound classes? Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think there is a race bound classes in the. Okay. So and here I will be saying, okay, class. What class? There is really not a lot what you can do, but we just need to remember something. What do we does? Let me Google something. Pathfinder warrior class. Finder. Okay, they don't have a warrior, they have fighter. Okay. So let's do it. Pathfinder fighter class. Here. Okay. So yes, they do have. I'm looking right now at the thing, and okay. So now I'm looking at the wiki of Pathfinder to just check what kind of things the class is possessing, and we generally just need to take notes of something what will comes up later, like any kind of things which we need to define while we are working on a class. So in this case it will be we need to definitely talk about hit die. We will definitely need to talk about trainable skills for the future. So this is probably going to be a very funny situation, because in class we will be just selecting a class. So let's say page to select a character class, right? Yes. So it will be just a page to select a character class. We will have a list of all classes in the game, and then each class will have a hit die, trainable skills, and maybe later on we will have a bunch of other stuff, bonus feats, weapon. Yeah, it's understandable. But right now we take the bare minimum, and it will be just probably just a hit die, or even less. So now we have those two things which will be dependent later on stats, and I already see that hit die will be used for stat definition of the character, and we don't have stats over here in any place. So we need to add a stats somewhere, right? And we know that stats will be dependent a lot on everything else, right? So we're going to say that stats will go somewhere between everything. So we will be like forming stats as we go along. So we will say stats. Let's highlight them like this. And every time when we need to add something new for the character which will be persistent between multiple screens, we will say, okay, stats, hit die, trainable skills. Okay? This is what will be preserved between screens. Trainable skills can go further because we will need them when we will be dealing with skills. So we can just pretty much wave it to the side. We will come back to this later. Okay? Race. So then we will say we need race. So next part will be race. Again, it's gonna be very simple. Just page to select a character race. And race actually, as far as I remember, is not very complicated, but it will affect the ability scores. So you have an ability score, your race will be affecting ability scores, okay? Then what else? I'm actually sitting there and thinking maybe I should actually move it like this. Maybe we can even like invert, like right now looking at this, I'm writing this and I start to see that maybe there is a point in inverting our description. You see, it might be a better approach to first explain how ability points works, how skills works, and then deal with class and race, which will be affecting those things. You see what I mean? This is a classical case when you're like looking at stuff and suddenly you realize that something is better to be done now or before you commit to something else. Like, okay, it's probably better to explain ability and skills before class and race. So we do it like this. And we will add it over here. And here we will say page to set ability points. To set ability points. And here we will say like point by, explain point by, explain point by. And pretty much this. Then we have skills, train, just skill list, which to set ability points, set up ability points for character. And before this, because we will be setting up ability points, we know that we need to preserve some kind of container for all the information about the character. So we will say character container class, which will contain all the stats, which will contain all the stats and parameters of the character. So it's like, oh, I have my ability scores, my trained skills, stuff like this. Then we approach ability points. We set up the ability points for character, so it goes into character container. We set the page to set up the ability points. I explain point by. We set it up completely. Then we approach the skill list. So same, we need to set up skill list, calculation, skill value calculation, and skills are dependent on not ability points directly, but ability score. It's like there's like ability mode, I believe it's called, which means that we probably need to add ability mode explanation. Thank God I played D&D in my life. Then set up skill list, skill value calculation, skill okay. Set up skill value calculation, which depends on the ability mode. So you see, we are setting it up so it's possible to set, oh, okay, this skill is dependent on intelligence of the character, so you need more. The more you have intelligence, the more efficient your character at this skill. Then make skills trainable. So again, we are making the skills to be able to train them. And later on, we will need to we need to make it so we can mark skills trainable based on some kind of parameters. Make sure we can unlock trainability based on some kind of parameters. That means our skills can become trainable based on class. And you see, like, this is why I mentioned that we should probably inverse some of the development. What I mean is, like, you don't just go like, okay, class, race, but after looking at class and race, I'm like, yeah, you know, but ability points and skills are dependent on those two things very much. So we probably should first set up ability points and skills, and then we will come back in hierarchy to the class and race. You see what I mean? While it's like you never marry this list. Like, it doesn't matter that you first say, oh, class, race. You always look at something and say, okay, maybe I should do it in a different order. If it makes more sense in a long run. If it makes your tutorial more clear, what are you trying to convey. Okay. Then I think we will not deal with backgrounds. Let's move on. Then we have feats and spells, which goes over here. Spells only if you're a caster character. Only if you're a caster character. And then we have feats. Once again, here we need to make sure that set up prerequisites. Set up prerequisites and set up effects. Yeah. And to be honest, backgrounds are literally just feats disguised as backgrounds. It just feats pretending that it's something less than a feat. That's all. That's what I think. If people want, they can just modify feats. Then we have so only if you're a caster character, introduce limitations. So it's like okay, no, we need to have multiple spell lists, meaning you can have a mage spell list and cleric spell list. because you see they are different, two different types of spell lists. And then you might even say we should introduce more deeper, like, how can I say it, introduce tagging of spells, meaning, for example, you have two types of mages. For example, two types of mages, fire mage and water mage. And water mage cannot cast fire magic. So you see, I'm already throwing an idea that yes, this probably going, like, I am telling to myself that hey, in the future there's going to be a problem. This is going to be something which you need to think about when you are making a tutorial. And at this point, we're pretty much done. Then we can say just, oh, appearance and name. And we actually, I can agree with you that we probably can just simply slap it somewhere in between of all of this. And say, hey, you can do that. Like, we can, after ability points or skills, after the class, he died, trainable skills, yes. Somewhere over here we can say, yeah, you know, we can just say, we set your name, set your appearance. And I think the best approach will be to slap it over here. That will be a good break between all of this and the hardest part of feats and spells. Here we will say, okay, set up your name, set up your appearance, that's cool. Appearance, I'm not gonna probably do it in this tutorial, but at least name will work. Oh, okay, ability scores. So this is still a thing. Yes, it's because this is a marker that, don't forget that race affects your ability score. Well, ability points. Let's call it ability point. Spells, yeah. So this is just a preliminary writing. This is it. We set up the, like, this was a skeleton, and this is like a basic concept, like that. That's it. Like, now the next step in this. Give me 1 second. I need to answer something. Sorry, I just need to answer something. Whew. Okay, so this just this was a skeleton. This was just like outline. Okay, no, this was an outline. This is a skeleton. This is a better analogy, I think. So now you take all of this and you start to work with it. And I prefer to clearly separate myself from my already workbench. Okay, this is done. This is what probably going to go into your video, and this is what's supposed to be done at some point. Okay, and now this is the point where I will start recording what I'm doing. Like, as I said, I have a OBS set up for recording, and we are going to be implementing stuff from those lists while I write how I will say it, what I'm trying to do. And at the same time, we will be recording on the screen what I'm doing. You see what I mean? Okay. So let's my voice is dying right now. I speak too much right now. I will take a small stretch break. Let's take 5 minutes break, everyone. Stretch your legs, stretch your back, and we will start doing all of this. Be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So, let's begin, I guess. So, let's move this aside. Over here. And now... Ow. Okay, now let's set... So, this is the part where I'm recording just my screen. I need to make some notes. Again, from now on, this thing, you see, I will be typing on this thing on my second monitor, so you will not be see it. I'm right now just showing you, so it's like some, so you know why why it's like, oh, here is just a blank screen where you cannot see anything. It's actually me typing something on my second screen. Like this, you see? Me typing. So don't worry. Okay. Here I need to insert an explanation. So first, actually I can just drag it for now here. Video of selecting Unity version. This tutorial is using Unity 2022, but with 2D URP preset. But it is version and version agnostic. This video covers a fundamental of data storage. Covers a C# implementation of character generation, and it should work in any version of Unity. It should work. Each version of Unity, both 3D and 2D and AGP, or URP, it doesn't matter. The documentation of course in I think this wording will be better. So if we select it like this, and implementation of character generation, and it should work in any version of Unity, both 3D, 2D, URP, doesn't matter. Version of Unity or type of project. Like this. Or type of project. So now insert video of selecting Unity version. I made myself a note that I should probably later on insert a version so people see how I create a project. Insert of selecting Unity version and creating a project So here is a note for myself. And now we're going to start working on UI. Okay, so we select I recorded a blank window, then I will say after project, we will see. Let's What's going on? What the hell? Huh? What? Hey, that's weird. That was very weird. UI funnel. What's going on? Huh? 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 What's going on? What's... Oh, okay. Okay. I will say you. Okay, that was a weird bug. I never encountered a bug like this before. So I created a dirty recording. This is a dirty video file. Let's delete it so it's not gonna be problem later on to sort through all of them. So I have, again, on my second screen I have like bunch of additional stuff I can access and change. Okay. So once again, let's start recording. Let's create the panel. Like background panel. We're creating a panel for our UI. This weird before no. This panel will cover the background for our UI on the game view, in the game view. Good. You can now let's see our panel. Now we will be adding elements to this panel. But to do this, let's move the panel into focus. You can select it in hierarchy and press F on keyboard. This will panel into the camera focus. Good. Before we continue, we should set up the game canvas. The game canvas and game resolution. canvas and the target solution of our UI. Okay. Unity. Allow if to design a dynamically scaling UI. Dynamically scaling UI. Out of curiosity, how did I do it on this one? Yeah. The screen size. The UI scaling is a pretty topic. We will it's our scaling to be based around the most commonly used resolution, which 1080p. To select a pretty wide complex, so I'm not gonna it's like the video topic, so I will not be going too deep into it. If you are by selecting the canvas and setting canvas scaler to be scaled based on the screen size and set reference resolution to follow to 1080p. To select, Grayscale is pretty wide and complex topic. It lays outside the video. This video scope. If you want to see a detailed explanation on how to properly set up the canvas scaler, set up the UI scaling, let me know in the comments below. And if enough interest, Okay. Let me make sure that the video is good. Yes, it's good. Let's then proceed to... So we set up this. We set up the background. And now we remove the background transparency. And this is our... Okay. This panel will be our background. Or background. So select so we don't need transparency on this object. Remove. Okay. Good. Okay. People are probably sitting there and thinking, what the hell is going on? He just is talking to himself and just there is just nothing happening. But no. Here is me writing stuff. How is everyone? How is your days, everyone? I need a small mind break from what I'm doing. Which? Hello, Inventor X. Oh, slow and steady. Writing stuff. So it's not gonna be a very action-packed stream. Just me pressing button and thinking how to approach topics and stuff like this. Okay, I need a small bite. Be right back 1 second. Very quick. Okay, me back. I have a snack. Okay. UI. Hierarchical. Okay, I'm done snacking. Let's continue. Will you be implementing each when you create a character? You go through character in a game like Pathfinder. You go through steps. Through steps. First you select race, then you select the class, and then ability scores, etc. You keep going through a checklist list of choices until your character is done. And is done. And this is achieved by using screens. Through you go through. And this is engineering character. You go through steps represented by screens. Sequential Eventual screens. By screens, where you make a choice, where you set your choices. Like first you select a race, then you select a class, then ability score, etc. etc. Been going through the checklist of choices. By the end of the by the end of the character generation, you go through all choices. Go through all screens. You go through all screens. And all screens, and your character is complete. We will do the similar system is used in Neverwinter. Neverwinter Nights. Good. So we will make. So we will follow similar approach. We will have a bunch of screens on which you set up your character. And first, so let's okay. The screens. Yeah. So there's two steps. Screens represented by screens where you set your choices. Like first you select a race, then you select a class, then ability score, etc. By the end of the character generation, you go through. You have. Hello, Luxa Arts. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, it's might sound looks weird, but I'm writing on my Notepad++. I actually can do something like this, so people can see what I'm doing. By the end of the character generation, you will come through all screens and your character is complete. The similar system is used in Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate. In other games like Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate. Then I'm doing. You will follow similar approach. We will have a bunch of screens on which you set up your character. So let's make make first character, first of those screens. It will be in ability screen, ability points. Wait. I choose character. I'm trying to find something online here. Copy image address. I'm trying to look at the... Oh, yeah, good. I can see it. So... Ability point screen. Ability points. Hello, Boki Yakovic. Welcome to this stream. I'm sorry that Boki Yakovic. I'm sorry if this looks weird. It's just I am looking at the side, like here. I'm looking at the example of how their character creation screen looks, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm sorry. It looks like I'm just sitting there and doing nothing, but. Here you see I'm working on the writing of the tutorial, so it's weird. I know. Okay, let's make first of those screens. It will be an ability point screen. Sorry if it looks like I'm doing nothing. Ability points. Create a new panel. Let's call it ability points screen. This screen parent this panel to our background panel. Is it confused for yeah. Hey, again, thank you very much for showing up. It's nice, and just this is how it looks like. You just sit there and think about stuff and trying to make it, and that's it. It's how it's done. That's how Soul Stitch is made. It's not fancy, it's just a lot of thinking, a lot of speaking to yourself, a lot of writing. Let's go. Let's... Where is this panel to our back? Now... Move transparency. Generally speaking, remove transparency. So... So, on this panel, player ability scores. But to the character. What? To do this? Go and set. That is the character. And to do this, we need to define this. Use this character. Cool. This panel will shows that the character ability score and ability score and let's start making. Let's make our character. So let's make our character. Create a new script called character. Then we created script. Created script. At the script we will inside this script we will create and we will describe our what paths and parameters our character possess. Our character have this class, this character class. Inside the script we will describe what stats and parameters our character will have. And we will start. We'll have. Don't need start an update. Don't need start an update. Don't need start and update. And we don't need the mono behavior. Actually, no. We don't need it to be mono behavior. We have a character class. Okay. This is done. What next? Let's take a small look into our previous implementation of ability score bonus. Okay. Okay. So, and we don't need it to be a mono behavior. So, first implementation we will make is, how can I word it? Hmm. Uh, tu- 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 tu. Mode. Let's. So now we need character ability score. Okay. Okay. Now we need to create a container class for each ability score for ability scores score. Public class ability score. Public integer. Oh. Yeah, I don't like this. A little differently. This one is at, yes, this is, we can delete. I'm trying to keep some semblance of order in my recorded videos folder. Now we need to create a container for each player for character ability score. Okay, abilities. You don't need to be mana behavior, it's just. Okay, so is this done? Why is a stream where I just pretty much sit and do nothing? Well, not nothing, but like recording stuff and barely interact with people. I have so many viewers. I'm humbled. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching and cheering me pretty much. Now we need to create a container class. Just out of curiosity, how much have I written in terms of Google Docking? Jesus, that's already a lot, actually. So, now we need to create a container class for character abilities. This container public class ability. Public integer ability score. And the first member. Yay! The first member of the ability score will be this value of this value. This value. This value. Now we need to create a container class for character abilities, which will have the current value, the current ability score. So now now you might and we need a way to identify what ability is. So now we can create an ability instance, an instance of the ability for character. Then we need a way to identify what abilities are present in our game. And to do this, we will use an enumerator. Enum. Ability score. Character. Start recording. Character ability. And here we will create new public enum called character ability. Populate it. Now you can populate this character ability with every ability we will populate it. We will populate this enumerator with all abilities our characters will possess. Start recording this. Indeed have strength, ability, instruction, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. We will possess in D&D and Pathfinder. D&D. Strength, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma. Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, okay, minus Charisma. We have 6. Okay. And D&D and Pathfinder, you have 6 abilities. Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma. And at the end of the list, let's make a blank non-statement. This will come in handy. You want to make some kind of like statement. This will come in handy later. A special case. I need a non-statement in this case. Do I need a non-statement in this case? Yeah. Yes, as a matter of fact, I think when you want to mark something as special, this will come in. Let's for now remove it. Just set it like this, start recording. If you can of course change or modify as you see fit. You can make more, you can make more or less. If you want to modify the list of abilities in your game, we need a way to identify what abilities are present in our game. Okay. This is done. Now maybe I should have started with the character before a panel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a note I should take into account and think about it. Okay. How can I approach this? Okay. Maybe we should take a small storage break, I guess. Need to see this hairs and cup. Yes, let's take a small break, stretch break, everyone. I am feeling a little exhausted, but it's okay. Stretch break, stretch break, stretch break, and then we will continue. Be right back. I think let's take a break for tonight. I feel a little exhausted. I will continue working on this while, you know, off stream. I feel a little off. I'm sorry for sudden stop. Good night, everyone. Oh my god.